Okay, so I'm going to be talking about some examples about what the rest of my teammates are talking about. And unfortunately, a lot of my examples are negative examples, but there are a few positive ones, so just keep that in mind. But to start off with my negativity, a study of 206 organizations found that 53% of companies don't sponsor diversity training in the organization, 66% don't have a specific diversity council, and 77% do not have affinity groups in place to support minorities. The study also found that 68% of the firms lack a high-level executive who oversees diversity initiatives. And then for some specific examples pertaining to managing different religions, Alamo, the car rental company, fired a Muslim woman when she refused to remove her headscarf during the holy month of Ramadan. So that's obviously a bad example of how to manage different religions. And the judge who handled this discrimination case thought the prejudice was so clear that it didn't even go to a jury. And the woman was awarded $287,000. And Alamo still denies that it violated any laws, but clearly it did. So not only is it a bad thing to discriminate and manage religions poorly, but it can cost your company a lot of money. And even in the UK, they have problems with religious discrimination. Companies were told throughout the country to review their rules to avoid indirect religious discrimination. So these companies had to go back and look through their policies to make sure they weren't breaching any religious discrimination. That made no sense. The claims of religious discrimination in the UK actually rose from 486 in 2006 to 600 in 2008. And these new guidelines stem from a nurse being suspended because she offered to pray for a patient. And then in the example of racial discrimination and managing different races, a company called Lockheed Martin agreed to record settlement in a racial case. They had an electrician, and he claimed to have been threatened and harassed by upper management for his 2 years that he was employed with the company. And he actually got the largest award ever obtained by the EEOC, Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, of $2.5 million. And he was fired and banned from being rehired. No, that's not right. Rewind. The company fired and banned from rehiring the 4 co-workers who had verbally abused him. And the company, after this lawsuit, agreed to establish a special anti-discrimination training program.